Hi Capricorn, welcome back to Wandering Magic. These are going to be your January 2026 messages, and it's going to be for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's start with the Oracle. Let's do it. I grabbed it. Let's talk about it. We're going to get deep. Are you ready to dive in with me? No pun intended with Mentaken coming out. If you have no idea what Mentaken is, allow me to tell you. Mentaken is a species, I guess, from the planet of Mintaka. Mintaka is part of the star constellation Orion. And so this planet, essentially, or this, constellation, like a star, is water. And so the people there are, well, I'm not going to get into this whole thing. This is what I'll say. Mentaken people were believed the first civilization of light workers on Earth. So I'm not sure if you're part of that group, but you might be. And the other thing that I want to say is, if not, stay with me. So this card is about longing for home, belonging, and like I said, the original light workers. So I feel like there's a part of you that you need to get back to self. That's the first thing. The second thing is this longing for home and feeling like you don't belong. And so simultaneously, what comes out naturally, family room and house for your Kipper messages. Now we're 2 minutes in and we're very deep in. So here we go. You are searching for stability. You're like, okay, it's 2026. What can I do to bring this stability in my life? How can I create consistency? How can I take this foundation, keep it strong, and keep building up? And that's what you're seeking, these answers. I will say, with these two cards coming out, the timing is a little vague, but I will say between now and June, there is going to be a pivotal change. Now, the change could be a physical move, or the change could be like a change in your circumstance when it comes to stability and what basically how you get stability in your life, what the stable represent and mean to you. And that foundation might be rocked a little bit, but it's going to change in the next 6 months. So there's this feeling. Now, some of you either live near water, or you're moving towards water, or if none of that's true, you're being asked to, when you consider taking a vacation in the next 6 months, make it about water. And that's where you're going to get your answers and you're going to find your clarity, because there's something about water that is bringing you peace right now. And for others of you, you need to drink more water. So take that how it resonates. Your tarot message is the Ace of Inspiration, the Hanged Muse in reverse, and the 9 of Inspiration. So we got some fire happening here. We have some sparks flying. I would say you're getting motivated, you're feeling good, you're feeling a little on top of the world right now when January comes in. At the same time, I feel like that's how the month is starting. And then you start to say, well, you know what? I was like, so the hangman is in reverse, but yours came out the other way. So when it's upright, it's in reverse. I know it's kind of a mind bender, but it's like you were like this for so long, like just hanging around, but now you're just so exhausted, and you're just like, I'm just gonna stand here. But we don't want you to, just sit and do nothing, because there's these ideas, and dare I say, these downloads coming in for you. And you need to be very clear headed and clear minded. I feel like January is going to be a lot about making decisions, but because you're feeling the way you do, like there's these ideas and these downloads and all these things coming in, but then suddenly, seeing things from a different perspective, it's like you're just like exhausted. It's almost like you're saying, just tell me what to do at this point, because I don't know. I don't know. The thing is, if you don't know, that means that something is off with you. You need to figure out why can't you tap into that? Why is this like cloud surrounding you? What is it that is basically making you feel like you're just tired, you're exhausted, you don't want to deal with anything? But there is this longing for joy. There's a longing for, I don't want to say motivation, because I feel like you are getting motivated, but sometimes I feel like it has to do with your stability. So it's like, okay, I really don't know what to do about that part, so I'll just let someone else figure that out for me. But I think it has to do with independence. Oh, you got 2 9s. You have the 9 of material and then the 9 of voices. Whoa, somebody's stressed out. 9 though talks about completion. So this is what I mean, like you're nearing the end of something. And so if you haven't been feeling stability, that's coming in for you. If you haven't been feeling at home, that's coming in for you, because I feel like you're just seeking it, and because you're looking for it, you're gonna find it. I don't even know like if that quite makes sense, but I do see whatever you've been experiencing and going through, the times felt very uncertain, but stability, it's making its way to you. The thing is, you're longing for this independence, but the idea of it almost scares you with this 9 of wands, or sorry, this 9 of swords. It scares you a little bit. There's this underlining anxiety, I feel, that takes over a little bit. There's this funny thing happening here where this happened for so many signs already, but like 2 things are existing at once apparently in January. And because there's like a part of you that's stressed, and there's another part of you that's carefree. And there's another part of you that overthinks, and there's another part of you that doesn't want to think at all. Or is not thinking at all. And so you're not being intentional, I think, is what this is. And the Queen of Pentacles is staring you in the face, and she's just like, girl, if you don't get it together. It could be an earth sign in your life telling you that. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, even though you are the Capricorn too. It could also be a water sign with this Mentakan energy coming up. So water signs being Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Pisces and Cancer again showing up in the Hangman here. But yeah, you're searching for the spark. I think you have every suit except, no, you have every suit here. No. Well, what's interesting is you don't have any cups. but there's water around a lot. So that's kind of weird. But anyway, I'm feeling this association. You're disassociated from something, and I feel like that's also part of the problem. I feel like I just went somewhere. I don't know where I just went, because anyway, January, you're going to be faced with making a decision that has to do with your stability. And I feel like it's going to bring you some sort of happiness, but there's going to be an underlining feeling of doubt. And if you can't discern what decision to make, it means that you're really out of tune with yourself. So just remember what I said about that body of water, okay? If you don't remember, just go back to the beginning. Oh my gosh, I forgot to pull an angel oracle for you. So I will shuffle that. But your oracle message here is grimoire. And grimoire is learn, empower, and banish. Banishing the feelings of doubt, being empowered and taking control of your life, learning everything that, you know, taking everything that you learned up to this point, and then you have compromise. And bottom of the deck, you have let go. All right. Watch your sun, moon, and rising Capricorn for any additional messages, and I'll see you next time.